Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, February 15, 2022. Dependability and stability are key aspects of this day. Take action that will prove to others that these parts of your nature are fully functional. Other people may be quite stubborn, and you will most certainly have to fight to get your viewpoint across. People will not be easily moved. You may need to get out the bulldozer. Maintain an air of tenderness in all your relations with others. Today you could be feeling torn between being practical and following your impulses. Your head and your heart could be battling one another. This could be making you a little dizzy, to say the least. In your personal life, you might want to be loyal to someone, but you also want to be honest. It's okay to address any problems you have been having. Just be careful to use language that is loving and positive with that person. Your home life is likely to be hopping today. Either visitors will stop by unexpectedly, house guests will move in or out, or workmen will swarm the place doing long-promised repairs. It is a bit chaotic, to be sure, but also somewhat exciting to have so many people in your home. Just because the day will be hectic doesn't mean that it won't be satisfying and fun. Put some of your brilliant knowledge to practical use today. Other people may appear stubborn, and it may be difficult for you to communicate the way you would like. Concentrate on your own projects and do things that require patience and a stable frame of mind. Capture the magic of the day by slowing things down and listening more than talking. You will receive the answers to the questions that you seek. Share your dreams with friends and relations. Inspired by you, they will want to be in your company. You might discover common interests, enriching your relationships to other people. If you continue in this confident way, others will see you as a role model and follow you. Don't let yourself be irritated by doubts or ambitions. Your ever-changing moods have settled in for a little bit, so expect more of the same intensity for a day or two. It's not so bad. Even if you're feeling down, at least you have dramatic flair. Sensitive to the feelings of others, anytime you are involved in conversation with someone who you find interesting, who grabs your attention, romantic thoughts race around your mind, occasional heart flutters indicate potential for romance. If you're chatted up, make the most of your appeal, try to be patient. Today's forecast is excellent for you. The celestial bodies can't help but smile on the tempestuous energy of your character. You would be well advised to act on the strong intuition you are endowed with today. But be cautious, lest your impulsive spirit stop you from taking the recommended precautions. If it's been a while since you've gone out and really enjoyed yourself, there is no time like the present. This day will increase your interest in socializing and enjoying yourself in a recreational setting. If you have to work, be sure to make some plans for after, and to save some energy as well. Chances are, you'll have plenty to go around, so go for it. Call up some people that you haven't seen in a while and arrange to meet to catch up on the latest news. Today, you have the perfect opportunity to change your daily routine. Like most anxious persons, you need to organize your life on a daily basis. But today, you will probably let yourself go and you will discover a new sense of freedom. Let those around you guide you to places you have never been before. Why not plan a walking or city tour with your family? You will meet new people on the same wavelength. It's time to strike out in a new direction and get to know nice people. Pleasant conversations will do you the world of good. Above all, they expand your horizons and change your perspective. Nobody can tell you what to do with your time or energy today. In fact, you might reject some perfectly sweet ideas just to prove that you can. Why not? You are your own person. You feel positive, sociable, and adventurous. Make a point of not only feeling irresistible but also acting in an irresistible way. Be careful of making any bad judgment calls. If someone looks at you for a prolonged period, a few seconds or more, and you like how they look, it's only then worth taking the initiative. It is likely that you are being held back by certain traumatic events of your past. Before you will be able to make further progress in your life, you must address these painful memories once and for all. If it feels too frightening to do so on your own, by all means seek professional help. You will find that mustering up the courage to do this difficult emotional house cleaning is more than half the battle. Your tarot reading for today. Judgment, 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords. Judgment tells a story of transition, but unlike Death or the Tower, it is not sudden change, or born of luck or intuition, but change that springs from reason. It signifies plans, often long in the making, coming to fruition. If it points towards the future, it may also speak towards the nature of the change. If there is a choice that needs to be made, think deeply and let your mind guide the decision. Logic, in this case, is a better guide than intuition. Be prepared to make a major decision in your life, likely one that will shape the next chapter of your life. Another card which indicates forces opposing you, the 7 of Swords, points to there being a single source of your frustration. This is both positive, in that you may be able to identify that source and change your circumstances, and negative, in that this source may well be aware of you and deliberately sabotaging you. The road to your success does not lie in direct confrontation, however, but instead in guile. Instead of attacking the obstacles raised against you, find ways around them. The 10 of Swords is a cause for fear for any who believe in the power of the cards, and you should prepare yourself for whatever it suggests. It is one of many cards which can represent disaster, but unlike the others, this card predicts a disaster which cannot be avoided. It foretells not only a complete failure but an unavoidable one. What is more, the failure will not be small or easily overcome. This is not a fortune to be changed or avoided, only endured. If you stay strong, new dreams can be built from the ashes. Relationships are give and take, they aren't one-sided. Instead of demanding that you get all the attention, or vice versa, think about the direction that you want the relationship to go. You'll need to be a bit discerning when it comes to conversations today. Remember that social interactions are about both giving and receiving. After you've spoken your piece, stay and hear what the other person has to say. However, you might also want to create some boundaries with those who need your TLC. Don't be afraid to set limits. Make sure you don't end up in the role of therapist for someone who wants to lay all their problems on you and then bail before you have a chance to talk about yours. Don't get stuck being the one who always provides the shoulder to cry on. The energy lightens up a bit in the evening, giving us a chance to mentally engage with spiritual mentors who can offer us insight. We could also feel foggy and in the mood to rest rather than run around non-stop. Calming these energies and giving us a chance to decompress after the heightened anxieties from this morning's Neptune moon square. Did you feel some strangeness while you slept, or perhaps you got up in the middle of the night paranoid, scared, or just feeling like something was wrong? You can thank the mysterious Moon-Neptune square that occurred for stirring up any negative things you might have experienced in the wee hours. This stressful lunar transit makes you question reality like no other, and the fact that it occurred in the shadowy darkness certainly didn't help. And don't let anyone tell you that you're just being overly dramatic or sensitive. You feel the way you feel, and there's no reason to question or deny it.